Okay, so just to be very straightforward to the point, if you do not know what Monster Bass is, it is known as the Better Box. Why is it known as the Better Box? Because this monthly fishing lure, bait, and tackle subscription box is the best. They send you baits based on the time of year, your region, and their team of experts knows what they're doing. But anyway, this is the Monster Bass box for the Midwest and Great Lakes. So, and before we open it, I will tell you that it is October, and up here in Michigan, we only have another month or so left to open water fishing, and then it's going to be ice fishing. So, I am really excited to see what is in this box. I'm really curious, and yeah, I really hope you guys like it. I'm going to keep it pretty basic, talk about some of the baits, what I think, and like always, I'm going to have all of the baits, prices, and all that stuff linked in the description, along with the Monster Bass website. And if you're wondering, yes, this is the Monster Bass Pro Box. Is it going to be more largemouth oriented, more smallmouth, maybe both, big baits, small baits, plastics, hard baits, maybe a crankbait or a lipless, or yeah. Of course, you do open the bass, and it does say, "We know bass" from Monster Bass. It also says, "Welcome to the Better Box," and it says everything in the box was hand-selected by expert anglers with one goal in mind, helping you hook a monster bass. And yes, that is true, and you will see on the box as well. Show us your bass, you snap a picture, share it on social media, and win prizes. It's that easy, okay? You're going to share it on Instagram using the hashtag MonsterBass, and you have a chance to win prizes. It's that cool. So, oh boy. First off, you have a card that says, "Why do you love Monster Bass?" Record a video telling everyone why you love Monster Bass and upload it to YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram for a chance to win $100. And of course, make sure to tag hashtag Monster Bass. And then, of course, I forgot to mention, it is the Regional Pro Series. And this month, we are featuring baits from the following brand partners: Savage Gear, Catch Outdoors, Spro, Cruncher Baits, Norman Lures, Big Bite Baits, Strike King, and Daiichi. And like I said at the beginning of the video, everything is going to be linked down in the description. So yeah, we got to get started. You can't tell me that's not cool. That's awesome. So the card, the sticker. What do we have here? We have, okay, last month you had the Bleeding Bait spinner bait. This month you have the Strike King Bleeding Bait Elite Buzz Bait. 3/8 ounce, excuse me. It is what, black with red, and I know there's a color name, but I can't remember the color. It is, but anyway, if you look, see, it's black and red. It's a buzzbait. You guys know that I fish pop R's, spooks, and frogs. I haven't fished a buzzbait in a while. I used to throw them more years ago than I do now, but anyway, buzzbait. What do we have here? Stand Out Lever Action Fishing System. You have bass drop shot hooks, and you do get 5 in a pack. It's like drop shotting on steroids, and they are made in the USA. I'm going to have to try these. See, on the back it says easy, just tie one on. Casting, drifting, even ice fishing. And yes, that is true. A drop shot will work at all times throughout the year. Good stuff. Spro. Mike McClelland, RK Crawler MD55. It dives 48 feet. Look at that color. It's a 1/2 ounce. It does have Gamakatsu hooks, shallow to medium depth range, wide wobbling hunting action, subtle sound, and rocket and balance it. Well, rocket. That was, anyway. But yeah, here, what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to take this out and look at it. I'm throwing it. And yes, that is bass hand from a fish I caught, but that'll be in the next video. There's a public lake that I've been fishing a lot, and I actually want to try and throw this. I'm going to put this in my tackle box. That's way too cool. This is definitely going in there. So we got buzzbait, drop shot hooks, and a crankbait. Good stuff so far. Look at this. Look at this. Savage Gear bluegill. And yes, it does have the real 3D scan. It is the floating red ear. It is a 5-inch, and it weighs over an ounce. Yes, I have fished the Savage Gear bluegill. No, I have never fished this size Savage Gear bluegill. So, You guys know in the tackle videos, I like to ask you about things that I haven't fished. If you have fished this Savage Gear bluegill, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Does it catch fish? That might also be going in the tackle box, especially for the lake I'm fishing. Oh, wow. Okay, so just to give you guys an update, I know I've already said it. I'm probably going to say it again. Drop shot hooks, crankbait, buzzbait, swimbait. We are not done. Norman Lures, the DD22, 11 to 17 feet. Look at that. Again, this is funny because all of these baits so far, that could change, but so far would work really good at one of the lakes that I've been fishing. I mean, is it a coincidence? Or is it because it's monster bass? No, it's not a coincidence. It's because it's monster bass and because these are all baits that I would be throwing in Michigan right now. Actually, I've been throwing some of these. There's a white color by Norman that I really like. But they're going to eat that for sure. Oh, yes. So what do we got here? You have Big Bite Baits, the 4-inch College Craw. Black, blue, silver. Well, talking about it's cool, but we got to open it up and look at it. If I can get the package open. Why am I struggling? Okay. Finally, my hands decided to work. So I said what? 4-inch College Craw? Oh, buddy. Yes, I did. See how it's got that black blue flake? And then the other side is almost solid black. It's got the appendages, the legs. And again, another craw bait. Well, excuse me, another bait that would work where I've been fishing. So continuing on, you do have, oh boy, Cruncher Baits tubes. Okay, so that tube is black and silver. It has a lot of salt, and it has a red flake. So that is going to look like a bait fish. It's going to look like a minnow, too. And that is going to be very good. And yes, could I use this bait at the lake that I've been fishing lately? I sure could. I'm going to tell you what, we're going to have to go over these at the end because all of these baits so far, you know what? It might just be because it's October, or it might just be because of the variation, but this is, I think it's going to be my favorite monster bass so far. And no, that is not just me saying that for whatever. That is because I truly believe that. Last up in the box, you have Bite. Get bit with Bite. Catch Outdoors, made in the USA. And that is a curly tail grub. Says, yes it is. It says trophy grade tackle for all your freshwater and saltwater needs. Let's open this up. You know what? This is it right here. This is my favorite monster bass out of all the monster bass boxes that I've gotten so far. Look. So we really have to talk about this again. We really do. Okay? You have Cruncher Baits. You have a Bite grub. Big Bite Baits. A Norman crankbait. A Spro crankbait. A Savage Gear swim bait. Stay there. A Strike King buzzbait. And drop shot hooks. This monster bass is my favorite box. So, like I said, out of all these baits and all this stuff, I totally just made a mess on the floor because I'm really getting into this month's box. So do me a favor and let me know in the comments, what was your guys' favorite bait out of this month's box? Let me know, because I'm going to tell you what. We're going to go over it one more time. The Bite Curly Tail Grub. the cruncher tubes, the drop shot hooks, the swim bait, the crankbaits, the buzz baits, the buzz bait, and the craw. What is my favorite bait? My favorite bait out of this month's box is the Spro crankbait. Why is that my favorite bait out of this month's box? Because I believe I'm going to catch a fish on it. And this will be the first bait out of all these that I've thrown. But seriously, in all seriousness, this is my favorite monster bass so far. So I really hope to get the discussion going in the comments. I'm really looking forward to what you guys have to say. I mean, this is amazing. It's really amazing. I will talk to you guys in the comments.
That was a bite. That was for sure a... Get ready.
Yeah.